Hi, Collective. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to your weekly Oracle messages, Collective. Welcome to the end of February. I feel like we're still in this 222 portal, which, if you saw the message I posted on the channel last week, right before the 222 portal began, this is about realignment, right? It is about reassessing the direction, the path you're going in life. It is about coming into balance with yourself. I feel like this is an important time for union, but not just union with a divine partner, although that's very heavy in the energy, very heavy in my divine masculine, divine feminine messages that I've done over the last few weeks, but also about union of the self, coming into union with self. But I feel like people are having a hard time letting other people go. People who are finally choosing themselves, people who are not ready to heal and come into union are not wanting to let go of your energy. I kept hearing that song. I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. If I have to beg and plead for your sympathy. I mean, people are out here not too proud to beg, just to try to stay connected to you, but not willing to do the work themselves, on themselves. And the sad part is, Collective, you love and care for these people dearly. You want them to heal and evolve with you. You want them to be able to take the journey with you, to go with you. But you realize that you cannot choose for them. People have to choose for themselves, and it's heartbreaking. So while people are working on getting into alignment, reassessing their lives, figuring out their direction, some people are just choosing to stay stagnant, to stay stuck. As you guys can see, I'm pulling some music oracles to start this message this week, which I usually don't, but I feel like music is so significant right now. The first one that came out is Over the Rainbow. Dreams do come true. Yeah, I feel like I said, for the collective who are choosing to heal, to grow, to evolve, to expand, you are seeing your manifestations come to pass. And it is because you are choosing to stay in alignment. You are choosing to heal your heart. You are choosing to not be bitter, but to become better because you are grounded. Big Girls Don't Cry by Fergie. You are grounded. Yes, this is the energy. You are grounded. Yep. And here you go. Put it on the floor. Lotto featuring Cardi B. Phoenix. You guys are rising like the Phoenix. Like I said, music is very significant in the collective's energy right now. Divine Union. I can't make this up, you guys. I'm Yours by Jason Mraz. Divine Union. Well, you done me in. You bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back before the cool done run out. I'll be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. Wow. Like I said, there are some unions coming into play right now in the collective, and everything will be okay. So just calm down. Calm down, collective. Everything will be okay. Some of you guys are feeling anxious. Some of you guys are so ready because you feel it, because you know what's coming. Yeah. A lot of people were stuck in this cycle of Hot and Cold, Falling by Alicia Keys. I keep on falling in and out of love. This is the energy that some people are in regards to you, because they don't know how to feel. They know that you are walking away from them and it angers them, but at the same time, collective, they still love you. They still love you wholeheartedly. They still want you to be part of their life, but they are understanding that they cannot stay if they're not vibing with you this amateur love. You're over this amateur love. You're wanting love that is growing, that allows you to build upon, to be fruitful. Yeah, you chose to go through the dark night of the soul. But there's a lot of people who are running from it, who are choosing to continue to deal with rebounds and using other things to numb the pain that they feel, because that pain has everything to do with the love that they have for you that they're choosing not to walk towards while you are reclaiming your power. Mr. Carter by Lil Wayne. You are reclaiming your power, collective. You are taking your power back because you want better for you. And it is a choice. Everybody has a choice. You are no longer giving attention to opportunists. You are seeing very clearly the people in your life that are there just to take from you, right? You are choosing to walk away from these individuals and choose yourself, because you're looking for Bay. You looking for Bay. You trying to come into union with your person. Your person is on their way to you, collective. Yes, they are. Yeah, you're over unhealthy romances. You're over it. This is the energy, especially since this 222 portal. You're done with egos. You're done with egos. Egos have no place. You're cool with staying in no contact. And this is something that people never thought that you would do. They feel like this is unthinkable. They still are in disbelief that you have not come back towards them, that you have not chosen them. But see, you realize that you had it girl vibes. You realize that you were the man, that you did not need to settle anymore, collective. You're not settling for the player anymore. That season is gone. It's done. Wow. Well, I like that message. Like I said, music is very significant. Somebody is listening to music reminiscing about you, collective. They are in tears. Every song that they hear, it reminds them of a memory of you. It brings them back to you, but they still don't have the energy to choose you. So, moving on. Let's start with our divine feminines this week. Hi, divine feminines. How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing amazing. Let's see, what is your message for this upcoming week from Oshun? And what does my divine feminines need to focus on? Oshun of self-destruction. Number 17 could be significant. Self-sabotage, destructive patterns, and caution. Okay, divine feminines. What is your message? What's your advice for this upcoming week from Oshun? You could be born on the 17th of a month. The number 8 could be significant as well, the month of August. I take conscious steps to transform destructive patterns into empowering choices. Stop the self-sabotage now. This is a cautionary sign. Oshun of self-destruction emerges from the shadowy corners of your psyche to bring attention to self-sabotaging habits or thoughts, or destructive patterns that you may be currently trapped in. Whether it is codependent love, addictions, or procrastination. Wow, you guys, we were just talking about this is the pattern that people are stuck in right now, that they're refusing to get out of, even though they know it's a pattern, even though they know it is causing stagnation for them. It's procrastinating. It's time for an honest self-evaluation for people. Sure, this may feel unsettling, but it's also an opportunity for transformation. By confronting the patterns that have held you back, you can open the door to healing and positive change. This goddess serves as a mirror to your self destructive tendencies, encouraging self awareness and personal growth. Embrace this chance to expose these patterns and journey toward a liberated self. Yeah, like I said, yeah, my right hand is itching. This is an opportunity for the collective. My divine feminine, specifically in this week's message, this is pertaining to you. So I feel like there's a lot of my divine feminines that are still in this self-destructive energy, self-sabotaging energy. And like I said in my message, when I talked about love and my stand on it, a lot of the behaviors, the self-sabotaging behaviors, the taking people in our lives for granted, it comes from a place of defensiveness. It comes from a place of being heartbroken, but not placing the blame in the proper or on the proper person. It was not love that hurt you or broke your heart. It was not love that chose to manipulate you. It was not love that chose to breadcrumb you, ghost you. It was a person or persons, plural. And this could be anybody in your life. This could be family. This could be friends. This could be romantic partners. Maybe you have a pattern of choosing romantic partners because you're trying to fill a void. See, when you start to pay attention to your own healing, the things that trigger you, then you understand your pattern. Then you can start to choose differently. But you got to start with you and stop self-sabotaging. So, Divine Feminines, this is your advice for this upcoming week to try to break a self-sabotaging pattern of yours that you have, whatever that may be, because it will be different for each of you. For my Divine Masculines, Inky came out again for you. He came out not too long ago, but it seems like he is important again. So let's see what his message is to my Divine Masculines this upcoming week. A repeated healing message is needed at this time. You guys are still dealing with the same type of energy. Maybe you're struggling with this. So Inky's message, is about your ego. Ego is not the enemy. However, left unchecked and unseen, it can infiltrate your mind's reasoning and decision-making parts. Face your ego with love to gain insights and understanding about yourself. So I will keep this one brief because, again, this was a message I did for the Divine Masculines the week before last, I believe. But this is about not allowing ego and pride to control your decisions, because ego and pride comes from a selfish place. Ego, while it is necessary, we need the ego in order to be motivated to get up every day, to go to work, to, get dressed, to take care of our bodies, to take care of ourselves, right? But ego and pride is about selfish. It is about you wanting your needs met, no matter the cost of anyone else. This does not allow nurturing relationships to come towards you. This does not allow for you to grow. It doesn't allow you to heal because you are still covering up a wound with a Band-Aid. You are covering up an insecurity with a pretend confidence, and you call it ego. So, Divine Masculines, we'll just say this is something that is still needed, still needing to be worked on. Again, but healing, it's never a sprint. This is always about the journey. It is a marathon and it is not linear. So you are going to have good days, good weeks, bad days, bad weeks. Sometimes bad months. sometimes bad seasons, but then sometimes great seasons. So it is about understanding where you are at this time. Okay. All right. Let me get you guys your collective oracle for this week from Intuitive Whispers. What is the collective oracle message for this week, Spirit? What is the collective oracle message for this week, Spirit? What is the collective oracle message for this week, Spirit? It's a collective oracle message. One next step. Number 36 could be significant. You could be 36 or 63. The number 9 could be significant. The month of September as well. One next step. What if you step into the unknown? What if you followed your instincts rather than following the crowd? Just the beginning of this message I like, because to me, this is already talking about being authentic. This is about being an individual. So often we stop ourselves from taking action out of the fear that we might get it wrong, or we are not clear on exactly where we are going. This moment is a time to stop procrastinating. Procrastination is a big deal because it was the message for the divine feminine as well. Procrastination. Listen to your gut feeling and take the next step. It could be designing a mood board, stating a desire, starting your novel, getting out into nature, or whatever you desire. The first step is the hardest. So take a deep breath, face the direction you want to go, and step forward. The rest will follow. So this is just about not allowing fear of the unknown stop you from taking a step forward into a direction that you want to go in. Like I said, we are still in this 222 portal kind of energy, and this is about reassessment in order to realign. And you have to realign starting with your heart. And then your heart has to realign with your mind. So don't fear taking the next step. Don't procrastinate your forward movement, because all it does, it leaves you stagnant, collective. Okay. Okay. I want to get you guys some truth oracles this week. What are some truths that are going to be helpful for my collective this upcoming week? Be present. You are ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. Yeah, that makes sense with this procrastination, with this stagnation. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It's time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. So there's something that is bothering you and it is causing you to overthink. And overthinking leads to stagnation. It creates fear because there is an unknown. So there's something that you've been stuck in your head about, collective, that's been keeping you stuck. Yeah. And the universe, your spirit team, your guides, they're ready for you to soar. They're ready for you to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar, fly high. Like I said, this is about you being authentic to you. This is about being authentic to you. Instead of using pride and ego to cover up your insecurity, it's okay to admit you have an insecurity. Everybody has an insecurity. Literally. Living a human experience, you are going to have insecurities. So it's time for you guys to open up. It's time for somebody to speak a truth about who they are. And I will never tell you to do this in a place where you don't feel safe. But sometimes just getting things off of your chest, out of your mind. I told a friend of mine, because they are an overthinker heavily, they worry about a lot of things. Their mind is always going 100 miles an hour. And I told them, I said, you need to journal. You need to write things down in order to get it out of your head. Speak it out, write it down, get it out of your mind. When you hold things in your mind and it's constantly on repeat, that's enough to drive anybody insane. So writing it down, taking it from your brain through the muscles in your hands onto a piece of paper, that now thought is on paper. It doesn't have to now sit on your mind. Reach out. Somebody needs to reach out. You've isolated yourself and are trying to do everything on your own. It's okay to ask for help. So reach out to ask for support at this time. Some of you guys are in need of support and you need to reach out. Don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be afraid to ask for support. Some of you guys are on the edge right now. But understand that being on the edge, it's telling you that it's time for you to soar. It's time for you to take a leap of faith. This is what I'm getting from here. Besides the fact that there are boundless possibilities available once you take this leap of faith. You're standing at the edge of limitless potential. Don't limit your dreams based on past experiences. Embrace the boundless possibilities that await you. Like I said, one next step. One next step will be this person in this card taking a leap of faith. Wow. Spirit's like, yeah, jump in. It's time for somebody to jump in. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. Wow. This is that time, taking a leap. Okay. This message is in alignment. Somebody needs to take a leap of faith. Somebody needs to reach out for guidance. Wow. Okay. What are the Moonology messages then for the collective? Give me a few Moonology messages for my collective at this time. What do they need to know? Spirit. A few Moonology messages for the collective. Wow, that one jumped really high. All right. Your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. Your commitment to self. This is how I see this. Not your commitment to a current relationship that probably needs to be walked away from. This is about your commitment to you right now, collective. Okay? Because guess what? A win-win outcome is forecasted. Full moon in Libra. You might have Libra in your chart. Somewhere the scales need to be put in balance. And somebody's leap of faith is going to do just that. It's going to bring something into balance. Meditate and contemplate. If you're not sure, ask, reach out. Reach out to your spirit guides. Pray about it. Whoever it is that you believe in, whatever you call it, that gives you strength, that gives you faith, reach out. That could be a person as well that you trust. Okay? Bottom of the deck. Look at that. Wow. That's why Inky is out here. Inky is saying to my divine masculines, but also to the collective, don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. You'd have Leo somewhere in your chart. That's why Inky is here, because it is time for somebody to be present, stop living in the past. It's time to take a step, a leap of faith so they can soar. It's time for somebody to reach out, and their commitment to their faith is being tested. You're guaranteed a win-win outcome in this forecast if you can take this leap. And if you're not sure, ask for help, pray about it. Full new moon in Pisces, you could have Pisces in your chart, but Spirit is asking you to jump in, but don't let your pride get in the way and stop you. Wow. Because nothing is yet set in stone. Huh. But your hard work, it will pay off. Okay. So what are the spirit animals helping the collective at this time? Spirit animals helping the collective. Intuitive. Wow. You guys intuitively know this already. Or I'm talking to some intuitive badasses, but you already know what to do. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Some of you guys know this. Some of you guys that need to take this leap of faith, you know that you are loved by whoever it is. Spirit. You know it. You know this person cares for you. Whoever I'm connecting to, you know that it's time to take a leap, and you know that there is love on the other side. Confirmation. But you got to be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Wow. Spirit. What else? Adventure. Adventure fell over here on this win-win outcome. Okay. Orca well, water energy, earth energy. I have air energy out here as well. Because you want freedom. Yep. This is what your heart's desiring. Love and freedom. The freedom to love. Excuse me. Let me correct myself. Sorry. The Spirit says you want the freedom to love who you want. A win-win outcome is in your forecast if you can take a leap of faith. One more step leads to love. Step. Spirit is right here. Ravens are significant. Birds. A lot of communication is needed because you are the creator and the magician. But use your gifts for good. See, everyone is gifted in their own way, collective. Everyone. But sadly, people who figure out they are gifted can sometimes use those gifts for the wrong reasons. And the gifts that are given, they're so precious. They are meant to be treasured. They are meant to be used for good, for your own good, for the greater good of the collective vibration. But we also understand that people have free will. They have choice. So this is a choice for somebody to take a leap of faith towards love, something that they possibly fear. because they have self-sabotaging tendencies, because they have too much ego and pride. So in order to find the freedom that you truly seek, this is about taking a leap of faith towards the one thing that you fear the most, but you crave and desire the most. This is the inner knowing. Thank you, Spirit. This is what I know. And this is what you know. So stop masking what you truly desire with ego, with pride, when really it is hurt, and when really you are meant to be great. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem, and you have already. This is evident in the life that you live, as difficult as it may seem at this time because of your choices, but look what you have overcome already. You can naturally and easily achieve success. When you choose love as your strength. Words of encouragement from the cosmos. Inspiration. Embrace the change. Find compassion for yourself. Walk with grace, understanding. Prosperity lies ahead. You have the insight and the intuition. It's time to cleanse your energy. This prosperity landing on my rose quartz crystal. Rose quartz is about love, being prosperous in matters of the heart. In matters of the heart. It is a possibility for you, collective. What are some healing oracles? Creation. I have the power to direct my life with a constructive attitude. I create what is best for my soul. I firmly believe I can transform and improve my inner and outer worlds by turning every thought into affirmative action. I act in the image of God and bring light into my life. Open to the universe. I am discovering my worth and my abilities. Thank you, Spirit. You are the creator and the magician. I have confidence in my value and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept and love myself completely. Thus, I am open to the divine light of the universe. Unconditional love. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. My heart is free from resentment towards others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. This is your advice for this week, collective. This is what you are being called to do for yourself, for the people in your life that you love. Because understand that when you begin to choose yourself, it becomes a ripple effect because the people in your life around you have no choice. They have, let me take that back, they got two choices. One choice, to vibe with you. The other choice is to lose you. But those are the only two choices. So as you go along this journey of healing, as you continue to choose you, you begin to choose you, you start to find love of self, your own freedom. You start to believe in you. You start to believe that you deserve love. Then you'll really know who is meant to stay in your life and who is not. It will become clear. Collective, that is where I will leave you for your weekly messages. I pray that you have an amazing upcoming week, you guys. Stay in a positive, high vibration and understand that you do deserve love every single day. But you have to choose it for yourself first. Until next time, collective, I love you guys to the moon and back. Bye.